In a fresh swipe at India, U.S. President Donald Trump has called the India-U.S. trade relationship a disaster, alleging it has long been one-sided and unfair to American businesses. In a post on his platform, Truth Social, Trump claimed that India has offered to cut tariffs on American goods to nothing but warned it's getting late. The president accused India of charging some of the highest import taxes in the world, making it extremely difficult for American companies to sell their products in India, a situation he described as a totally one-sided disaster. What few people understand is that we do very little business with India, but they do a tremendous amount of business with us. In other words, they sell us massive amount of goods, their biggest client, but we sell them very little, until now a totally one-sided relationship, and it has been for many decades, Trump wrote in a post on Truth Social. He further added that high tariffs imposed by India have prevented U.S. businesses from selling goods there, resulting in what he called a totally one-sided disaster. This comes as on July 31st, the U.S. announced 25% tariffs on all commodities. Later on August 6th, Trump signed an executive order imposing an additional 25% tariff on India for importing Russian oil and for what he called fueling Kremlin's war machine. He, however, further added that India has now offered to cut its tariffs to zero, but said the move is long overdue. They have now offered to cut their tariffs to nothing, but it's getting late. They should have done so years ago. Just some simple facts for people to ponder, he said. Last week, Peter Navarro, Trump's trade advisor, described the Russia-Ukraine war as Modi's war and said that the road to peace runs, at least partly, right through New Delhi, adding, "Everybody in America loses because of what India is doing."
You start with the fact that India is the Maharaja of tariffs. It's the highest tariffs in the world, charging on American products, and it's got high non-tariff barriers, so we can't get our products in. So we send a lot of dollars overseas to India to buy their products in an unfair trade environment. India then uses American dollars to buy Russian oil. Russia then uses those American dollars that come from India to finance its armaments to kill Ukrainians. And then American taxpayers are then called upon to pay for the weapons that have to defend Ukraine against Russian armaments paid for by American dollars that came from India. That's got to stop. That math doesn't work. The president understands the connection.
India has maintained a firm stand on its strategic autonomy. Vinay Kumar, Indian ambassador to Russia, told Russia's TASS news agency, Indian companies will continue buying oil from wherever they get the best deal. India has said that China and Europe, too, have been buying cheap Russian oil, but Washington has singled out New Delhi. Russia has also criticized Trump's tariff action and backed India's right to choose its trading partners.